Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pacuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye map him. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Let's move on to the next business of the day. The next business of the day is also something I know you would love. There is this young artist, Oba Munchester, but he's doing well. His name is Kweysi Swat. Kweysi Swat is doing very well with his composition. In fact, when it comes to Yentronyuma, the guy is really writing. Wabonyumbi, and you're not friend of hell. Hell, crab, must be treating his Bonsam Jim. Or send you the Bonsam Jim. Now, tell you now, so share Africa, or share Ghana, the way we live. Say yet hell, and I say, aha, and a hell now, you know, you read your Bible, say hell, no, no, I'll pay Kumaka, so I can't. You now say Munayeti. Now, Utie, some of these songs are what the song seeks to do is to hit at leaders of the country, or better still, politicians. Utie you know about leadership, enkoye, and your man penny for, a man penny for, a man your for, or moya enkoye. So we're asking that such songs, if musicians continuously put out songs of this nature, will any impact on leadership? Your fans will be to and you hell, you know, I can say, next election they are buying mental man because I'm a Ghana, I hell. I know bet me team, I can say, and you wait here. Me hear Ghana penny for my Krumuha, I hell. I don't want to do anything with any leadership in the country. This is the next discussion we're going to have. I'm not sure you've heard the song. I'm not sure you've seen the video. My producers have it. So let's go for it. Let's go for the video. And when we come back, we're going to discuss the impact of such songs. Listen to the lyrics. Pay attention to and semna Abrantia Kweysi Swat Nyansa Ekaino. Watch this when we come back. The Sammy Flex show continues here on Base One TV.
Yari sabia, desine chre ne ho ase wona open na wakwa yare. Aha kwa na sikada banke. Na ho achre wona wokwa koi. Na wo baby think anta ho tre ase wo ba ne wa bebo besia. Ensinya hana ya hanu. Enya hana ya hanu. Africa, Ghana, muni desire ya hanu. Mesinya hana ya hanu. Africa, Ghana, Munyiza ya haru. Media mijidi pasa hana ya haru. Media mijidi pasa hana ya haru. Senkenya hana ya hela. Uncle some for fabrication come Senkenya hana yela. Kunya vesanka uncle dia dance ya. Na come so control ya. Keke snasha. No so my wire dancing no akwatwa be shido. Obi apese wakwa prochire. E hono bra pobe ye memre. Obi apese ko heaven. Obi apese besna hello. Yeah, leaders need to be ashamed. You've made this beautiful continent a hell for us. Da da da. We're from Kweysi Swat.
Let me start from Kojo King, extreme left. Now, Mr. Kojo say, songs of this nature, when you listen to them, do they have the power to even change your perception about leadership in a country? Now, who say, hell, near say, Koto about, I call for your mama high hell there, my main 20 away. And what's up, power now, Kojo, starting with you.
Yes, music has that power. You share music, say, as I say, it set moods, any emotions, you know. It goes beyond, it has cultural impact and the moral impact as well. You ban a cultural impact now. Music is a way I ultimately transform culture to the next generation. You see, telling of certain stories. In form of music. It me the toma and na ma fo a beba kire ni timi besua e mo so mu hu se okay tete no na enema bi sei e won na ye hu sa enema bi like kwa nancy stories na ye de ayenwom na nampadum e de tete nsem bi timi bonum na ya ba beto na ya ti na so okay enema na ye de e koso ni and even e ba ne cultural impact no so a culture no esesa ebia 15 years ago the way na your boy your bra and it was different yet me tro be fa those times no and then no esesa internet no nyum abeba relate to the kind of culture na den e koso enti say yantimi hu sa de we na yanyom twno mu no yantimi anye deliberate effort to come out with some of this music e betimi touch on the cultural aspect of life na you lose a major deal. Yes, some of no be lose touch of certain vital things about society and things that was happening within certain time. Like to say, be at this season, COVID by about 20 years time, that's a COVID qua. Obi tie COVID in your mouth, obi say, okay, so certain time there was this kind of sickness around that. A bit me di bonnet. Ebi mo nso aye nyom about akon bi esisi mre bi atwamu ene ekom ne niamaniama and then tia it gives you history about what happened in times past. Your ban on moral aspect, moral impact no deals with the messages. There are songs that project sex near the day, prostitution, ebi project tribal war in your a negative impact about society so enti enyomo ankasa ewo effects ewo society so moral imagine say wa bonyomo a eye papa ewo positive message na society 8 here for this song We Are the World released to solicit funds for Africa, some African countries now experiencing famine. The way any way to me in sika because the people thought said, let's come and put our creativity into a very good use. Impact society no. And to date the song is still raising a lot of funds. On the converse no, Obi ko bought a negative song. That same impact also is felt on society. So as a creative person or an artist, when you are writing, you also think, say, your song has moral impact as to what is right or what is wrong. It's in Yema who projected the messages that you project, you know, very, very key. Ebano, even political. We have songs that are for a year way back. I think let's see, so we can go through some of them. Girl Scott. Hero, revolution will not to be told in 1971. A new way, a new U.S. civil rights movement. Okay. Game movement in the 1960s, no, and way. A lot of songs. Your new Public Enemy was a fight for power. It was released in 1989, and they recorded this song a bra na a racial tension, urban racial tension to fight it, and these songs were huge. To address certain issues. Yawanuma, among fire bush, any other to just address certain things that was not going right from leadership, and it gained momentum. People love it, and there was effect. And not just say, as a musician, you can't just always think of writing songs that will amuse people, or for the fun of it, or for the business of it alone. But you also go beyond touching lives. And then the musicians are seen as gods over the others. Some of them, their duty is manya key beer, bet me about his songs. It make A, B, C, Boma, manya his song. And as long as it's fetching me money, I'm okay.
To do it.
There will be more so hard. They go beyond that level. Say no, music, it's even spiritual. It makes me out to know my obitia. It me out sachra na brabo, and I say addressing a certain issue in society, and it has an impact if it is promoted right, and I say it goes to the right context. But for it to get attention, I just say masses need to hear them. That is when it will have effect. And yes, Anka, it do some bad Anka, they wouldn't call for musicians to compose songs for them here and there.
Okay.
And some of the songs work. To normal messages near the ring it into your ears. They said, "Nana, Lumba, your man, and
yeah.
Oh my God, but what meets and record some of the messages and any ideas now, or pushing on. And all the time, when I am most of our musicians can say the kind of things that they are projecting, the messages, and even in their videos, projecting, it has negative moral impact on society. Because you may be a little a monster on us. It's a musician, papa, there, or repertoire. We should have songs addressing cultural things, society in a positive light. That is where we can really see. Said this is a musician that wants leave, one entertaining and crack, but or sign leave legacies. And trust me, some of these songs will say, "With me, year, it's not such a year." We can talk of them. One lady in Surrey, I'm a woman. Those times now, and also gender bias in air coso. And that song was also huge. It means supporting my mood, me pushy that agenda. So Kweysi Swat, the lives of Kweysi Swat, the kind of writings now, yes, a idea, a positive, a bit bad in a sense, how do we deal with influence? Obetimiya message we aqua is about your influence.
As in the artist.
As in the artist.
How huge the artist is.
How huge the artist is. Exactly. Exactly.
Impact bigger than
yes. So typical Sarkodie masses. Doom so. And you know how far it went. It was huge because of the stature of Sarkodie.
Okay.
And until some of our top stars, they are doing the community or the nation that they service, because you shouldn't always give us the hit songs or the party songs alone. There are salient issues in society, as I see it to me, address it with our songs and with your influence. Because when you're releasing now, every politician will look for it. So I could start to release things addressing them. Every politician, including the president, was interested. And even now, I was almost like I say, MPP by Eddie. On releasing anything. So they follow. So if you Kweysi Swat, yes, because we are industry people, we will be interested to talk about it. But say that effect any politician be who we are and say offense any threat to be a bit about knowing the numbers Sarkodie or Shatawale or Stonebwoy carries. No, the new bit to addressing a certain issue. They are always interested, and that can bring the change now here in society. So I encourage every musician to embark on some of this stuff. there are I don't think I am your content now. I one way, but there are a lot of things we can talk about. But always we restrict ourselves to the party, the love, the akutia, and other things. And we are like no, we say but if you are able to do such a song, then we are the world is still streaming and making a lot of money. Idea you released it many years ago. Yeah, so our impact to change.
Okay.
But they are all the influence, and so count it very well. And the level of impact that will be in.
All right, now let's move on to Stephen Forson. I'll be reading your comments on WhatsApp as well, so get them coming. The number will be on the screen for us to read from you. Now let me ask Forson, because Betchy said Forson the noun for the politicians, you know. Come down, Betchy said Forson the noun for the politicians. Forson, so is it true that these songs, they have the power to scare politicians or to put some fear of God in them?
I wouldn't use the word fear or scare. I would just say it brings, you know, how do you call it? It brings to the fore, you know, the issues on the ground.
Okay.
That's if you're a leader, sometimes you work on things you are told. You understand? Imagine where President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo sits. Let me say a very good morning also to my very good friend Justin Frempong, the CEO of the Youth Employment Agency.
Okay.
Okumkom.
Okumkom.
The killer of hunger.
I know, right? Sikatu.
Sometimes if you're a leader, there is this tendency of not knowing what is happening. So politicians actually also sometimes need these songs to know the true state of affairs. If they didn't want to know, I'm not sure, maybe Nanado will set up maybe a ministry of monitoring and evaluation to know what is actually, to monitor progress, progress of work and how people are actually going through. I don't also think there's any politician or there's anybody who contests to be president or MP who doesn't deeply love this country, whether Nana Akufo-Addo or John Mahama, or they all deeply love this country. Just that sometimes things just don't go the way they expect. This is what, when I speak like this, then come down, you come and say politicians are my friends.
Politics.
Because I speak the truth. I speak reality. You get it? I speak reality. Yes, the songs have impact. If the songs didn't have impact, politicians wouldn't pay musicians to write songs, campaign songs for them. Look at this, na 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 oyemi na oyemi na song. You know, it's a beautiful song. Look at this Mahama song. Mahama. This one. Mahama song, very beautiful song. To the point that time now, MPP, Emini 2016, and then MPP for Edichi Soloku. Na Mahama Njom near Kama. If I talk almost any MPP gathering, be a bomb Mahama Njom no. Ede. Njom ne de Kama. It has impact, but the impact, you know, it's measured. And you know, a nina, and you know, nina, in Yagana Hankwan, so a month for a year, and Yoma Kojo has mentioned a couple. There are times even in the US, Bill Clinton was seen on stage performing with musicians here and there. So music and politics has this beautiful relationship. You know, sometimes musicians. And so Emma society, no, they are like a mouthpiece for the society. Look, Sarkodie's involvement in political commenting has a whole lot, you know, has played a lot of roles. When Sarkodie and Kwame Eugene came up with this song, Happy Day.
Yeah, Happy Day.
And Sarkodie mentioned that send them the back school free. Now electricity so there and then another Oh, Okasa na to aso no. It could be say offer then now Kwame Eugene had just been crowned the chief of what? High life. If you are not our friend and Kwame Eugene say nana betwa would what's a what na Kwame Eugene so be no obetwa so.
Everybody.
If you cry na enye politics na start for the so man for Gina no kusi boni ene so MPP for so try ho ne pe e bo ho sa na e hom say
Kwame Eugene o ma free education bia.
Oh, say okan asem. Say sisi ano.
Asem no waka wi.
Akan ne die wi no say nana to aso.
Nana to aso.
Oh, but unfortunately, sometimes na e be to aso. Oh, sometimes coincidences. Etimisi. Emane e beautiful. For Gravechi. Be careful. As I said, politicians and musicians have this beautiful relationship, but being serious overall, no, it is in order. Sometimes politicians need to be told, you know, what is happening. Okay, Abranti Njumi release a beautiful composition. Yeah. So Ghana Hana and you have run a hell no. Because if you look at the things happening in the country, I'm not talking about the year in Nankwa, things are ACC
in the past as well.
Today, whilst I was coming today, I think today marks 50 years after 50 years of Achampon's coup. Oh, okay. And we are talking about Ghana politics and all that. We had some very prominent people on the radio station I was listening to talking about our politics. Look, people have not stopped complaining since Kwame Nkrumah's time. Sometimes people come and hail Kwame Nkrumah as if he was a demigod. Do you get it? But even in Kwame Nkrumah's time, people still complain so many more a day. Say, "Oh, many more a day." Kwame Nkrumah feels where Kotokamu, ABC, so Omoye Ku. Still, I'm for complaining. Yeah. I won't feel what Buzi buy. That Ghana was bankrupt. Still, I'm for complaining. Buzi ABC so a champ for Bay the coup. Still, Ghana for complaining. Did Rollins buy ye Haley Rollins? Hey, Junior's Jesus. Yeah. Still, I'm for a complaining. This is not to say you put your problems down. No, Ghana has problems. Just like America has problems. Just like England also has their own problems. Every country in the world has its own problems. If you be to other African countries like Liberia, Ghana, baby abrochiri. Oh yes, every Liberian, our name Liberia, wishes to come to Ghana. The plane ticket bear $400, not the Ghana. I'm not taking the fact away from the Njumne Ghana Hano is difficult. But to me, I think hell is on the higher side.
Oh, say hell, and you'll be hell.
I say hell. You need more hell air conditioning.
I think they're figurative.
And I'm because you need hell air conditioning. Kakra. As I say.
And they hell.
Obi didi even South Africa cry helium. South Africa. Say South Africa. Onam hwa obi timi di tuo e kire wo so e je o ka akọ anytime brasa me yetimi kọhye baby kobo program baby anajo be 2 3 efe ni ye drive abefie fie obedu fie pona obi eni ho we bie gate wakohyem onenam ho sometimes look say onu bisa question say enye Ghana na hell no I want him to know say yes I admit Ghana yedin ewo efense Kwame Nkrumah bre so ayedin obuzi abre so ayedin wo friends man pinin kufo ne Rollins ne Atames munya abeso ayedin wo Mahama abeso eyedin still ewo Kufo Addo abeso me giri say be yedin ewo next God president so a oba no so ne ye be yan say ye be mia yeni ne obi ayede abo ne bra na obi aye nia etene Ghana ni na o complain say Ghana ayedin na no ono anso na obi share no kwa no na watwe ne be ma odun so go abonten
etimonka
me nka samane nka yem kantre ya ye ho Ghana ni na all kasa Ghana yede ono anso na obi adwuma so ombe ye bia obi wia wo na adwuma na yede egu opon na okwa na wafa microphone ba kwa che ne botom na odeko nti Ghana na yede no ama look last time na we kasa this man Magdan kasa say most Ghanaian businessmen efa amanfo efa Indians Pakistanis normal be manage omo company among go to most of the top hotels in Ghana kwahwe managers na also me Ghana for I visited a friend I won the restaurant our manager na no Cuban let me stand side there Charlie your people then come here and can't steal me pache I'm got to food staffs ni be go so mo fan ye aduane na Ghana for no etwen coffee
they akoye aduane woni fie
akoye aduane woni fie obi school mu na pure water sachet school ra top pure water say teacher for ba omo ye de omo no on pon school omo coffee na teacher for asesa pure water sachet to asese go bag no de coffee just say mum
pure water sachet am for say mama kai story and meka no matter how sensitive it is I'll still mention it. You call London, you call your Ghana Music Awards UK, and you call a commission UK Ghana. You call chair a jar the NMA awards chair no say on my supporting event that I'm successful. And also say you point me was in your Ghana form office or make it take it as so a DPP now what they call it.
That's
it's supposed to be in the office near Bam with their 7 years. No more point.
A cultural issue. Yes, Ghana demo, but a bimuso make it hasi. Those who are plying their hands and their brains to work, they are doing something for themselves. That's I mean. Ghana demo, but me Jin say you do the level of hell no. Nyama na oka on juni nya me ne ya adwen Ghana den I mean yes sorry in the on gidi say obi nya aduane ndi ye yes say bi onya ndi keke oni any hope of eating today but still otiase obi antwetio on so nti say wo kwa abontena kope kakra ya obenya bibi ayeden edi Ghana for na omo say Ghana den nso no look me say me de waitress and one wine wanted ebo me lounge him for 2 months na me nyebi to Ghana for say Ghana heading obi timi ye adwuma na we jai cause adwuma na ye den we jai no akotna fi no e jobless na ohwehwe adwuma foforo you understand
more feel say wa bre
oko UK how amount for ye adwuma wo the same Ghana for no complain no ha no they work like horses and slaves. And so Ghana ha no kaso bi nya master onye. Nti it's about time we say name na my open up conversation. I open up conversation. I say I think say you musicians be njom so it opens up conversation among ourselves. But I think say from time memorial no anytime we talk about Ghana and development and progress ni nya ya twen politicians. Politicians. And so call ministry okay. Minister ne pet in our government appointee in fact say president don about. Nkafo ne ho ni nyina ye civil servants. Omo ye to aba wi omo nko, omo wo ho. That's I mean.
How do they also work?
Exactly. Minister ne dey answer ya ye wi ne dey abere na wa assign na wa.
A part of the song even said that you are now call hospital I send a nurse ni be treat you. I say wo pe e na wa yare.
And then I say obi yare wo him say takra de. Ma maybe awa wo when your complication. Now doctor I recommend say you find into ambulance move fast. You find them Accra because complication no mo be solve yes am me be train nka. Do question ambulance driver yi. Ebisa papa ma me ni kunu say on man say send Ghana no mo fento fu yes o mo ntimi nko. Papa ni so oni bi. O de say na be am be ya mo be ko. You could do a pesca no the amount of I said, no, move to car and sign back to the hospital. My mini will say, just 3 days ago, almost year, but so ambulance service funds back aside. They also gave, another side said they didn't even know why the woman was referred to Accra when there were other hospitals around and Quebec me solve a problem. Nti brass I mean Germany dey ehun here. But let us open up the conversation. And yes, I dey be common here one way politician. We will not get the results near each other. Let us tell the truth to ourselves as human beings.
Okay, thank you, Stephen Forson, CEO of Create Concept. iPro solutions, and create music. Let me listen to Chemo whether he also agrees with Kweysi Swat, who says, "Enye Ghana ha enye hell no." And this is a song put out just to address the hardship in the country. Kromwa Obia se Aishi, everywhere make hot. What are our musicians writing about? Kweysi Swat has taken the lead. He has given us an example of a song that is addressing issues in society. But I'm asking, sir, such songs, do they have any impact on leadership in the country? In Team Dodu, Solomon will speak on this subject. Finally, then we look at the very last topic, and I'll see if it might be a phone lines and I'm sweating me at the wedding. Chemo.
Yeah. My name say Kweysi Swat a hell no the bemo no influence from Trini Jonas heaven.
I want to believe.
Yeah, Trini
I want to believe that US and heaven.
Heaven, and obviously Ghana.
No, I want to believe Trini Jonas influence Neka home.
Yeah. And the why no it's not new. Your musicians be bra or my even in Africa ha oba obe Hill Masakela Edigu so Mugabe. Hey Mugabe, do you want to stay in power forever? A huge song, everything must change.
Okay.
From Hill Masakela or the Mugabe pa Nyagro. Oba down a Fela Kuti. Also a Nigerian politician need almost need to move there. Near my new Fela Kuti pano. Baby politics and Nema no worry about 27 wives. No money popular. Apart from no a good musician. The other side I need the name on this anema way. Also a politics. Ghana Hanona, I think ye Crawford minimum say ye musicians and na almost through politicians and a kaka. And you know na omuntimi hit hard as compared to the na Fela Kuti money Hill Masakela moyen. Ghana for the other no muku slow. Ayana say omo kankra no musu. Yes, even in our 20s, yeah, A+ tries to be and you cross Miss Runzu and
yeah, I remember that.
And you know, Ghana, we are not known for songs like this. I think say a year there. Kweysi Swat there. Say or the BB say but your other issues are more addressing it well. Like on say this time you movie no ya na can about slave queen no slave queen for no. Omudino a change ya na bedru slave queen no. I warn you more say I was a little boy in the 90s. But me kaipa say somebody like Randy Nunu more any this KK Kabobo.
Yeah.
Ebo Sradinam.
Yeah.
Sradinam no na or address oba main music and na mango na or address slave queen. But that time no near from Muslim queen, near from Sradinam ba. And I know they address yes. And you know Sradinam was big. Ama or no de Sradinam ko ye no. In our even 2000 year no. And in Sydney also be Apuskeleke. Apuskeleke was the same thing addressing slave queen, but that time near from Apuskeleke.
Yeah.
And Abama to say from Muslim queen. And you know, musicians address issue be affecting society in there. Our watch it. And no my ya na be do and Kweysi Swat so yeah, why are there so baby bisa. And you know, you be born abaso. Na say ebenya impact and I say enya impact no impact de enya bi pa enya bi yes enya impact but impact aya na enya no enye direct politician bi a enti enyum no aka say oh from today there I will do witness no but impact no how I eba na e farmers na when a lot of people are hooked on now they be more can ho asema influence omo actions. And the politicians and them people will lose out on it. Then they act because that influence is coming. And anything na Kojo can be said senka a big artist be and yeah like maybe a Sakodi and I can't say yeah and Quebec because a basana the impact on the masses is be huge. Then it will affect the politician. Politicians in they almost responded to their masses in the they do na beka they do na abeye no and my politicians na act and you know say onyum no diminya influence or audience so na a huge there then it will affect the politician and yes I they forget why now onu abusuafo na beboti but a good say bb say beba just that any commercial value papa bia and into oh yeah no say a sacrifice be na oh yeah
Okay.
Enyum we no onko enko ye bo show bi na wakako bo nyum we ho no wan hwe be bo away. A good song.
Oh, I'm away, is it?
Yes. One ye pede de jam Africans ye pese yes I pese ye. Say ye pese
come so there.
Yeah. Say ye pe bibi de asa anye we say ni beti. Anyum we say no wakɔhyɛ corner bi wo twa bi kakra bi na ɔde fa ade.
Enya ha na ye.
Aha no ɔde fa ade.
Ti bom no.
Sa ɛhɔ no ohia anyum we. Enti anyum bi say no ya na ni commercial value ba e good my head like Stone Boy where we go no rango say a huge song but enye menyini say eno ama Stone Boys kapapa bia as compared to Putu Putu mu no kran so one country you and so eno ebe wo commercial value than where we go no rango and you know yeah Kweysi Swat ya there and impact no say enya impact wo masses no say benya impact of politicians so but until then there only good song what will happen. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Intim Dodo Solomon, aka Chemo, and I want to say congratulations to you, Kweysi Swat. This is a wonderful piece. Continue giving us such songs. You might be known for it as well.